timing is everything. If you engage in something at the wrong time, it could be detrimental to your growth and also harmful for your reputation. This is also one of the laws of power. I forget which law it is, but this rings true to everyone. And I know this is a spiritual channel. I'm a spiritual guy. We talk about deep stuff, and we know time is an illusion, but we could also use so-called time for our benefit. If you know how to read, if you have a high EQ, you could know how to read time and know when to release your project. Know when to release any traumas. Know when it's time for you to get out of a situation. You could manage and understand time more by having a stronger sense of self and a developed intuition. This intuition is bound to the divine. It's bound to the system that we can't see with these two eyes. It's bigger than you think. It's beyond the surface. And it's almost as if our mind and intuition lies past the dimension of time, and which it does, but most people don't vibrate on that frequency because they're trapped in this three-dimensional realm where the physical matters and time is bound to their mind. Energy, they have no energy because they're giving all their time at a job that doesn't serve them because they're trapped in this realm. The realm of where nobody's really free. The realm where everybody's in a rush to go nowhere. The realm where people don't even have time for their loved ones or their friends because they have to wake up and go to their desk job at 7, 8 in the morning. See, time only exists for man to organize and also control. Organize by telling you that the new year starts in January. Organize by telling you that you have to clock in on this time, and if you clock in 3 minutes after your punch time, the system will mark you as 1 hour late and you lose an hour of your pay. That's the time. That's the fake time we living in. But you could create your own time. Ethiopia's on their own time. Time is the sun. You create your own time and you live by it. But that's hard for us to do because people are working their jobs and people are not looking past their job. They're just going in, waking up, clocking in, clocking out, going home, eating, watching a movie, going back to sleep because they're taking your energy. Time is energy. Time is the sun. Time is change. Time is not what you see on the clock. What's a long time to you could be short to another. Some people say this life is short. Some people say this life is long. Others say it is what it is. So this concept of time is only for you to think on a small scale. It's only for you to think like, oh, we have daylight savings, there's an hour going back. Nah, time is just there to control you, saying you don't have time. People under 30, I'm under 30, we're in a rush to get rich because we see teenagers and 20-year-olds flexing on Instagram. This is warping, this is skewing your mind about what time really is. You notice how if you were to fall asleep inside of a classroom for 10 minutes, that 10 minutes would feel like 45 minutes. But if you were to hit the snooze button that morning before you went to school, that same 10 minutes felt like 2 minutes. But it's all 10 minutes. See, time is in here. Time is in here. You see how they say time flies by when you're having fun. But it's all the same time. Time is really what you make it. We all get the same 24 hours in a day. What are you doing with your 24? What are you doing with your 24? There's no complaints. How you manage your time is how you live your life. And someone who's living a poor life, I could tell they have poor time management because it's all relative. It all comes together. Time is not something that goes straight up and down. It's not linear. Someone's going to sleep while you're waking up, vice versa. So once you get your mind out of this linear thinking, like you're in this one area, time is this limitation to me, I get up, go to sleep, come back home, work. And there's nothing wrong with that, but make sure you're working on the bigger mission while you're in this matrix, while you're in this grid we live in, man. Because we're just in a grid. We're just in a grid. And this can be seen under certain drugs. I've seen this under shrooms and LSD, right? But we're in a physical grid. And most people don't realize it because they're so caught up in the physical, tangible stuff. Cars, clothes, women, their lower desires, right? This is all here to distract you. And it's distraction to pull you away from what you really were here to do. It's distraction to pull you away from you managing your time right. Because when you manage your time right, you find exactly who you are. You have more time. Also known as energy. You also have more energy. Time is energy. Time is money. Time is many things, right? But once you master the art of time, then you're on your step to becoming more free than what you are now. What we are now is just an illusion of freedom. And you see past through illusion once you really see what time is like, how you manage your time. We spent a lot of time scrolling, not a lot of time doing. We spend a lot of time worrying and not a lot of time doing. We don't become worriers, we become warriors. So don't feel like there's not enough time, because if you say there isn't enough time, there isn't. If you make enough time, there is. Your reality is not limited to what the powers that be place on you. You're more powerful than you think. And we could start harnessing our power by controlling our time and our energy. So this has been More Studios. If you enjoyed this video, like, share, comment, subscribe. And until next time, you guys be well.